Howdy friends, and welcome back to Toy Box Nostalgia. I'm Douglas, and welcome to the very first episode of the Spooky Toy Box. The Spooky Toy Box is a show that runs every single October for the entire month of October every year, and this is our first year starting the show. We are all possessed by nostalgia. The Spooky Toy Box allows you, my friend, to embrace the spell that was cast upon all of us as children by toy, non-sport trading card, and game manufacturers. So grab a chair, my friend, and join me in this spine-tingling journey as we delve into the Spooky Toy Box, where every toy holds a chilling story. In this very first episode, we are going to be taking a look at the 2017 Playmates Toys Tales of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Monsters and Mutants, Werewolf Mikey. Yeah, that's right. We got a Werewolf Mikey in the package from 2017. This guy has been in the box for 5 years. Oh man, this looks fantastic. It's seriously got the Teen Wolf vibes going there like crazy with the leather jacket and everything. I don't know. Let's just go ahead and tear this open. If you're new to Toy Box Nostalgia, you'd love to see more content like this show up in your newsfeed, please consider hitting the subscribe button. It really helps out the channel and allows us to grow. If at the end of this video you decide that you like the content of the video, please consider hitting the thumbs up button. That really helps out the channel also. And drop a comment below letting me know, my friend, what you think about this crazy looking action figure. I'm very excited to open this. Thank you so much for watching. I will catch you after the break. Here we are, the Spooky Toy Box. I don't know what it is about the holiday season. It's like around mid-September, fall starts to happen here in Pennsylvania, and I'm just honestly overwhelmed by nostalgia, and it lasts usually until like mid-January. Yeah, about the time when I have to go back to work after the holiday season. I don't know what it is. Every year it happens to me. All of this stuff that you see behind me, all of the toys, the toy photography, is all due to nostalgia, my friend. That's what we're all here for, right? Well, some of us are here just for Ninja Turtles. Some of us are here for Mars Attacks. We got all of that coming up. And this is going to be an awesome October. I have something so spectacularly special for you, and I'm really excited to unbox it with you. It's been in its box since 1987, and this is going to be like, it's going to be so epic. I can't wait. Alright, with that out of the way, let's take a look at this packaging, right? So, look at that. Monsters and Mutants Werewolf Mikey, right? Nickelodeon, Tales of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. It's a nice looking logo there. The action figure is inside a nice plastic bubble, and I could see a couple of accessories. With these Playmates toys, you typically don't get extra heads or hands or anything like that, but this one looks like it has really good articulation, so I'm very excited to see that. Right here we have this really nice graphic. It says Monsters and Mutants, Werewolf Mikey, Playmates Toys, ages 4+. It's definitely a choking hazard. Let's flip it over to the bottom, and we could see that 2017 Viacom. This was 2017. Here's the barcode if you need it for some strange reason. And we have the Playmates Toys logo, so let's flip this baby over. Alright, Tales of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles logo up here. Looks amazing. Monsters and Mutants, and we finally have a nice little blurb here about why these Ninja Turtles are dressed this way. Apparently they all have new weapons, they all have new abilities, right? The evil villain, Savanti Romero, is back with a plan to unleash the world's most famous monsters upon New York City. The Turtles gear up with new monster-hunting weapons to save the city and themselves. I'm sure they would save the city before themselves. They're pretty selfless. They're awesome superheroes. Everybody loves Ninja Turtles. Anyways, here we have a cross sale, right? Werewolf Mikey. We have already opened Mutant Mummy Leo right here on the channel. Vampire Raph, Monster Hunter Leo, Franken Dawn. That one looks awesome. and Monster Hunter Raph. One thing I like about the Monsters toy line and the Universal Monsters toy lines with Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles is that seemingly every manufacturer just kind of swaps the role or the monster character with different turtles, which is absolutely awesome because NECA just did a Mummy Michelangelo, and that looks fantastic, and we're going to be opening that this month, my friends, so stay tuned. This packaging, as we remember from before, has a plastic piece which wraps around to the back. So we're going to be opening this from the top. All right, so I'm just going to tear this open. This packaging isn't too bad, you know. It doesn't really require me to show a commercial or an intermission. And slide this baby out, nice and neat. One little blister right here. Definitely just 2 accessories. We have this nice little cardboard piece right here, Monsters and Mutants, Werewolf Mikey. Very cool. We're going to keep that, actually. I don't typically keep packaging because I'm in this for the toy photography, really. I truly just don't get why some folks just collect the toys and leave them in the packages. I'm one of those stupid people that thinks that toys need to be out of the package. You know, that's what they were made for, right? So after opening so many NECA toys and so many Super 7 toys recently, this looks tiny. This is a very small action figure. It looks really cool. We only get 2 accessories and then the action figure, and it looks like we don't have much plastic to get over. So let's just go ahead and get that out here. Get my grandmother's trusty scissors here because this plastic's proved to be a pain in the butt. Ooh, that shot at me, didn't it? Here we have nunchucks made out of bone, a piece of pizza, because Michelangelo should always come with pizza. Do you agree? And finally, the action figure. Take a look at this beautiful, beautiful action figure from Playmates Toys. Playmates did an awesome job with these. There's extra articulation in one of the toes, so that you can, in fact, if you want, replicate the Playmates tiptoe stance. It came with the Ninja Turtles when we were kids, and stands. He could stand. It seriously looks awesome. It kind of looks, the arms up here, like the upper arms kind of look like the regular arms that came with the 2012 line for the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. The legs are so cool. One of the things I always mention on the channel is, like, for the 2012 line, I love how all of the action figures were completely reimagined in a way that, like, made them almost like cartoon chibi looking, but like reverse, with like big limbs and little head. Like, I just love this design. I just think it's amazing. It's so cool. So this whole thing is plastic. I don't feel any rubber on here. Well, there's a little bit right here on this brown headband, which isn't painted. It's kind of a bummer it's not painted because it's orange up here and then it's just brown down here. But technically that could be the design, right? Could be a 2-tone headband there, right? Maybe whenever Michelangelo went to buy the headband, he was like, hey, I want one that matches my hair. All right, so let's take a look at articulation. The head doesn't move at all. So it doesn't turn at all, it doesn't go up or down. Yeah, it doesn't move at all. Let's see if I can fix that. Oh, cracking the seal, right? All right, now we got movement. Back and forth, a little bit up, and a tad down. If I'm going to take toy photography pictures of this, I'm probably going to have to pop it off. And this is the trick that I use right here, in case you don't know. Sometimes I'll put a little bit of hot glue on it, and I will take the photo this way, or at an angle in which you don't see the ball joint. And if I want them to look up, I will typically take the picture from above, so again, you don't see the ball joint here like this. So that's kind of sad that the articulation's like that. Maybe it just needs broken.
This fucking stood off like I'm dying on a hill, didn't it? Son of a bitch!
Okay, while I was down there, I found a magnet. Yeah, can never have too many magnets. I'm just gonna pop this back on. All right, back to the articulation. Let's go to the arms now. Look at that movement range. That's nuts, right? We have a swivel and we have a hinge, and that's nuts, right? At the shoulder, rather. All right, so at the elbow, the elbow does not have any articulation in the pad, like near the pad, or up on the lower bicep. but the forearm does. The forearm has swivel and a rocker, and then the hand can swivel but does not have a rocker. And it looks like it comes right off of there too. It's kind of neat. In case you want to put a different hand on there, but I've never seen an action figure with this type of connection before, so I don't know what you'd be able to fit on there. Just by eyeballing it, you can definitely tell that both arms are exactly the same, have the same articulation. Let's take a look at the legs. So the legs here, can almost do a split. This action figure has that, 1980s G.I. Joe look with the the little rivets inside of here like that. I don't know, it's cool, whatever. It's a toy, right? These are toys, so like, toy photography doesn't always need to look real. It sometimes should look like toys, to me, in my opinion. Anyways, this is a great amount of movement that these legs have, right? So, as we saw, it goes up and it swivels there too. And then we take a look at the knee swivels and also has a hinge. And on both sides, and then on one foot, his left foot, he also has a hinge here, so he can, kick somebody in the mouth with just his toenails. That's kind of disgusting, hey? All right, so now the articulation's out of the way, let's take a look at the detail, and this figure is no stranger to detail. I don't think Playmates is. Recently, the stuff they've been making like this is fantastic, right? As you can see in the sculpt, there's fur. So imagine washing this with like a dark green. Well, this is like, Mikey's like a lime green, so I would use like a dark warm tone green, not really a cool tone green, to do a wash on there. That would look really awesome, right? And take a look at his jacket. All of the paint application is good. It's surprisingly really good. It says Wolfpack on his back right here, but unfortunately it's not painted. So maybe, I don't know if I could paint that good. I absolutely probably couldn't. So I don't even think maybe I'll try it. I don't know. The hair, he has so much hair and it's brown. I love it. Like for some reason it just reminds me of Michael J. Fox, even with the M. I don't know, on the letter J. It's just so cool. He's got chest hair sticking out of his jacket. Everything is painted really awesome. The teeth, right? He's got some big fang teeth, like he's got the lower jaw canines. Like this is what? Tooth number 22 on this side, and I don't know what tooth that is. It's like coming up out of his mouth, and his fangs look fantastic. All of the nails are painted matte black, look fantastic. His pants are all ripped up right here at the bottom, which makes sense, he just grew into a wolf and tore up his pants. His pants ripped up here have brown fur on them, sticking out of the knees, like at the kneecaps, but then he has the green fur, like that's typical all over, pretty much all over him, down here at his ankles. Like, these are like ankle bangs, I guess you could say. His pants are blue, he's like a semi-gloss all over the place, except the nails look matte. The brown hair kind of looks matte. The orange bandana looks matte. I don't know if it's matte or semi-gloss, but it's damn close to just looking full matte, and just this action figure is gorgeous. I'm very happy with this. This is so cool and has so much articulation, and imagine the possibilities. You have a werewolf turtle. I never thought I would say that ever in my life. A werewolf turtle that loves to eat pizza, and his name is Michelangelo. The imagination it takes, seriously. This is why we get sucked into this stuff, the nostalgia stuff, because toy manufacturers, here's the thing, right? They need to do such a really good job that it inspires you as a child. You grow older, you get a job at like NECA or Super 7 or something, or whatever, Playmates, and you just start designing toys. And if the toys you're designing aren't better than the ones in the past, that means the designers of the toys in the past failed to do their job, because they didn't inspire you enough to make better stuff when you got older, right? So far, everything that I see is better. So there's that's logic. Like that builds up to what all of this is about. I think sometimes is just how great this stuff was, and how it just keeps getting better and better and better because of how great it is at every step. It's so cool, right? Let's take a look at this pizza. So this pizza is rubber, right? It's just brown all over, like a tannish brown color. It looks like it's stuffed crust there, but, you know, they didn't paint the cheese. And then it looks like they put the tomato sauce over top of the toppings. So there's like a tomato, there's a mushroom, and this kind of, maybe that's a tomato also, and then they just put sauce all over it. So that's kind of cool. I love tomato sauce on pizza. I love ordering with extra sauce. I don't know what it is. Taking a look at this here, this is his nunchucks, right? And they are made out of bone. There's what looks like, honestly, like a massive earthworm. Like this is like Earthworm Jim holding these two bones together, and it's rubbery, very cool. But it's probably supposed to be some sort of rope. To me, it just looks like Earthworm Jim. Shh. All right, let's put this in his hand. Look at that. The fingers were so malleable. Like, look at this. Like, this is fantastic. Why the hell did I wait so long to open this on this channel? This looks amazing, right? One last thing I gotta say about the details. Check this out. You see that right there? Yeah, that's his shell. He still has a turtle shell. You could kind of see it. It's like making the backpack, like there's like a protrusion all the way around it where the shell, you know, the outer edge of the shell is. This is, what? This is so cool. I love this. I absolutely love this. This is great. And as we saw before, stands perfectly. Let's let him hold the pizza too. Let's let him hold all of his stuff. In fact, can he reach his mouth with the pizza? I doubt it since it's not double jointed at the elbow. Because he's so soft. Like this action figure's soft. Not the legs so much or the shell, but like the arms, the hands. Not even the arms actually. It's just like the forearm is soft and so are the hands. And so you could kind of like, you know, bend him in a position where he's eating. But this is pretty much as close as you can get. So this is why you would want a double joint right here, is so that the pizza can reach the mouth. Thank you so much for watching, my friends. I really hope that you enjoyed this very first episode of the Spooky Toy Box. And like I said, I have a lot of great stuff coming up for the month of October, so please stay tuned. If you're new to Toy Box Nostalgia, please consider hitting the subscribe button. It really helps out the channel. I'm trying to grow because this hobby is very expensive. And also, if you like the content of this video, please consider hitting the thumbs up button. That just helps me out. It just makes me feel better. Drop a comment below letting me know what you think about this amazing action figure. This is just incredible. Thank you so much for watching, my friends. I hope that you have a wonderful rest of your week. And remember, collect and shoot.